Hi guys, this video will be for how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube using the beginner method. So the first step is to find the white centerpiece and hold that on top. Next, what you do is solve the white cross. So find a white piece on the bottom, like side layer, and just move it along, but it has to be one of these edge pieces. So this is a centerpiece. And this is a corner piece, it's on the corner, and this is an edge piece, it's on the edge of two centers. And now, so look at what color it is. So this one is white and red, and this one is a red center, so it is in its right spot. So you're just gonna wanna move it up, so it's like that. But if it's flipped, like this edge should be flipped like that. Like it should be like that. Up there, then what you can do is you can just move it once like that. So if it's right in the front, move it to the side like that and just move it up. And next, if you see that you have a piece in the middle layer, like right here, you're just gonna want to have to see where the white pieces are on top, and if none of them are like right here, then you can just move it down until it's in its spot. Just solve all of them. Until you have the white cross. Next, what you do is build the first layer, so it's a side, but it's also fully solved along the other side. So how you do this is find a white corner in the top layer. So, well, first you're going to want to rotate so yellow is on the top. And next, find a corner in the top layer. And look at what colors it is. So this one is green, red, and white. And so the white side is down here, so it needs to go somewhere down here. Just move it along the top until you see that all the colors that are on here match up with all the centers that are here. So this one is green, red, and white. And this center is green, red, and white. These are the three centers, okay? So next, I'm going to teach you a simple algorithm that you will be using to solve a bunch of cases on this Rubik's Cube. And it goes like this. Turn the right side up. Turn the top with your right hand. Turn the right side down. Turn the top with your left hand. So keep doing that, just try it, and if you just try to get good at it, so turn the top, turn the top with your right hand, turn the right side up, turn the top with your right hand, to the right side down, to the top with the left hand. Just keep trying to do that. Okay, so next, find a corner, make sure it's in its right spot. So see, this one's white, red, make sure it's right above its right spot where it needs to go in, and hold it on the right. Hold it on the right like this, so that this is the left, this is the right. Hold on the right, and now do those 4 moves until it's in its right spot. So you see it's like kind of solved, and this is in its right spot. So once that's there, you move to the next corner. So I see this corner's in the top, and it's already in its right spot. So this one's white, green, and orange. This one's green, orange, and white, and those are all the same. So I'm going to hold on the right. And then do those 4 moves over and over until it's in its right spot. Next, I'll find the next one, which is right here. Move it along the top until it lines up with its correct colored centers. So this one's white, blue, and red. And this one is red, blue, and white. So just hold it on the right and do this algorithm until it's in its right spot. Now, you might see this, and it might be weird to you, where there's a corner in its right spot, but it's flipped like that. Do not flip the corner. So what you do is you hold it on the right like this, bottom right. Do that 4 moves, and now see it's up in the top layer, so then you can just finish it off and put it in. So now you have the first face, but also you have this, all the colors on the side match up. So next what you're going to do is the middle layer. So it's this part right here. So find a an edge piece on the top that does not have yellow in it. So this one has yellow in it. This one has yellow in it. This one does not have a yellow in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it along the top till it lines up with its correct colored center. Then what I'm going to do is look what color the top piece is. So this one is red and green. So which side is the green or is the green center on? It's on this side. So this edge needs to go right there. So what you're first going to do is move it away. So if the green side is on this way, don't move it that way, move it the other way. And then do those 4 moves. And then rotate to the side like that. And then do the same 4 moves except with your left hand. So turn the left side up, turn the top with your left hand, turn the left side down, and the top with your right hand. And now that edge is in there. So next find an edge piece on the top layer that does not have yellow in. This one does not. So move it along the top until it lines up with its correct colored center. So this one's green and it lined up with the green center. So this edge needs to go right here because I can see that. So first what I'm going to do is move it away. Then do that 4 moves. And then rotate it to the side. And then do the 4 moves again with your left hand. Next, find another piece, an edge piece that does not have yellow in it. This one has yellow, this one is yellow, this one is yellow, and this one is yellow. So if they're all have yellow in it, then in the spot where you need an edge to be solved, then there is that edge. Either there's an edge that doesn't need to be in there, or the edge is flipped. So first, just do the 4 moves, rotate it to the side, and do the 4 moves again. And then the edge will be in the top layer. So this one's yellow, yellow, not yellow, yellow. So this one, you need to move it along the top so it lines up with its correct color center. So this one needs to go over here. So what we're going to do is move it away that way. Do the left-handed 4 moves first, rotate to the side, and do the right-handed 4 moves. So it's kind of confusing, but you can do it by watching the video again. So this one is red and blue. This one needs to go over here. So move it away, do the right-handed 4 moves, rotate, do the left-handed 4 moves. And now you'll see that you have the first 2 layers done. So the last step is to solve the top face, the top layer. So the first thing you're going to do is make the top cross. So first, look at what case you have. So there are 3 different cases for this. There's 4 different cases. One is the top cross already being solved. One is this L shape. And one is a little line like this line. So, or there is one more case, which I'm going to make in a sec. Here it is. It is a dot in the middle, and there are no edges around it. Okay, so the first case I'm going to teach you is the one with the dot. So this is kind of a long algorithm, but you can memorize it in a few different ways. So what you do is you turn the front side like that, and then you do the right-handed 4 moves, and then undo that first case. And then you see you have this L on right here. So you want this L to be at the top left, like this. So it makes an actual L. I know L goes the other way, but whatever. So it makes this like L like this. Then do that once more. And you'll see that you have this line. And then do that once more until you've solved the top cross. Next, other case is just having this L. So you look at the L, hold it on the top left, make sure it's on the top left. Then do those 4 moves. It's not solved yet, so do the 4 moves again. I mean the 6 moves, so turn the front, that move, those 4 moves, and then turn the front back. And the top cross is solved. So there's one more case. It's like this. It has this horizontal line. You might have it like this. So if it's like that, just move the top like that until it's horizontal. Next, do that front, turn the front that way again. Then do those 4 moves. Then undo it. And then to undo that last move. And then you have the top cross. The next step is to align all of your cross pieces. So this one's in its right spot. This one's not in its right spot. this one's in its right spot, and this one's not in its right spot. So if you're either going to have 1 in its right spot, you're either going to have 2 in its right spot, all of them in the right spot, so 4, or you're going to have 0 in the right spot. So the first step is to look how many you have. If you have 2 ones in the right spot, and they're across from each other, so this one's in its right spot, and this one's also in its right spot, then hold it like this. Actually, you can hold it anywhere, and then do this algorithm. Turn the right side up, turn the top with the right hand, right side down, turn the top with the right hand again, turn the right side up, and then do 2 moves, 2 top moves with your right hand, and then put the right side back down. And then you have another case, which you can solve easily like this. So this is another special case where you have 2 edges in the right spot and 2 other ones not in the right spot, and the 2 edges that are in the right spot are right next to each other. So if you have this, hold one at the front right and hold one at the back. Then do that algorithm again. Turn the right side up, to the top with your right hand, turn the right side down, turn the top with your right hand again, turn the right side up, and then turn the top twice, and then turn the right side back down. And then you can move the top until all the edges are solved. And if you have no edges solved, which is not possible because you can just keep moving them. But if you have 1 in its wrong spot, then what you could do here is just keep moving it until 2 are in the right spot. So I can see like this edge is in its right spot, but there's only 1 of them. Keep moving the top until there are 2 in its right spot, either right next to each other or across from each other. You're never going to have 0 in the right spot. Okay? So once you have done all the edges in the right spot, the next step is to get all the corners in the right spot. So what you do in this situation is you look where the corners are. So this one is yellow, red, and blue. Is it in its right spot? No, because this center is yellow, and this center is red, and this center is not blue, so this corner will not be in its right spot. This one's not in its right spot. This one is in its right spot, and this one is not in its right spot. So if you see that you have 1 in its right spot, hold it like this, and then do this algorithm. Turn the top like that, turn the right side that way, turn the top like that, turn the left side that way, turn the top like that, turn the right side that way, and turn the top like that, turn the right side that way. And now look at it again. See, this one's not in its right spot. This one is not in its right spot. And this one's not in its right spot. So if that happens, you can just do that algorithm one more time. And then all the corners should be in its right spot. So if you have all your corners in the right spot already, so for this case where you're trying to get the corners in the right spot, you're either going to have 1 in its right spot or 0 in its right spot, or all of them. So if you see that this corner is not in its right spot, this corner is not in its right spot, this corner is not in its right spot, and this corner is not in its right spot, then just do that algorithm until you see that 1 of them is in its right spot, and then do that algorithm. Make sure the corner that you do it with is on the front right, and then do that algorithm until all the corners are in the right spot. The last step is to rotate the cube like that, have the white side on top, and then have the solved, if there is one solved corner, hold it on the front, hold it on the back right, and then keep doing the 4 moves until you see this corner is solved, and then make sure you move the bottom like that. Do not rotate the cube or you will mess it up. So move the bottom like that, do the 4 moves until this corner is solved, move the bottom like that, and then move the 4 moves until this corner is solved. So I messed up. I think I rotated. So I'll be right back. I'm going to solve this and get it set up, okay? So, remember, rotate the cube like this, and look what the corners are, if they're flipped, which they're going to be. Don't flip them back. Just hold this corner that is solved, if there is one solved, hold that at the back right, and then do this 4 moves until the corner is solved. But make sure you finish off that last move before you rotate the bottom. So keep doing the 4 moves until it's solved, and then do the last 4 moves until you have the solved cube. But you might have a case like this, where 2 of them are already solved. Then just hold it like this, where one is in the back right and one is in the back left. And then do the 4 moves. Move the bottom, do the 4 moves, move the bottom again, and then the cube is solved. Or, there are 2 more cases. One of them is like this, where you have no corners that are already solved. So just hold this, do this algorithm from anywhere, like this, and then do the 4 moves until this corner is solved. Do the 4 moves until this corner is solved. Do the 4 moves until this corner is solved, and then move the bottom, do the corners, do this 4 moves until the corner is solved. And then you should have a solved cube. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.